some good tunes this morning. The legend lives on. See the musical journey of Michael Jackson in vivid color and, as you can see there, choreography at Bass Concert Hall, October 8th through 13th. Jamal Fields Green is the incredibly talented dancer, actor, and musician who has stepped into those moonwalking shoes. And he's joining us this morning with more about the production called MJ. Jamal, we are really honored to have you. Good morning.
Oh, good morning to you as well. The honor's all mine.
Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, tell me about how you got into Broadway. You talked to me about this off camera. It's such a crazy story, but what brought you into theater?
Yep. Long story short, it goes all the way back to the beginning. My mother, she worked at NBC growing up. I come from a single parent home, but still raised by my grandparents. It always takes a village, but she worked at NBC, so I was always surrounded by these movie billboards as a kid. Anytime she would bring me to their office, so I grew up a big movie buff. I still am a movie buff to this day. And from there, when I went to high school, my friends and I took a music theory class. It was an elective in high school, and we took it because we had a hip hop group, and I wanted us to learn how to read music so we could be different from all the other groups. And we didn't do any studying. We didn't pay attention in class because when you put us together, we don't pay attention. And our teacher encouraged us to try out for the play, and we all played sports, football and basketball. And my friend signed us up as a joke. We all auditioned as a joke, and I ended up getting one of the leads. That year was Hairspray, so I got Seaweed. And I did it for the next 3 years, and our choreographer pulled my mother aside the next year. I played the Scarecrow and the Wiz, funny enough. And he told my mother he has the it factor. If he takes it serious enough, he could do this for the rest of his life. And he got me in touch with an acting coach, John McDonald, who's my mentor to this day. And he got me ready for college auditions. And I got into the University of Hartford and studied for 4 years and got my BFA musical theater and kind of took a life of its own after that.
That is crazy. Yeah, you said 10 years ago you were a college freshman. Now look at you, touring across the nation as MJ. It's a huge production, and I want to tell you congratulations on snagging that role because I know that you have to be so talented in order to get it. Let's talk about what audiences can expect at the show.
Totally. If you're an MJ fan, you can expect everything that you want to see and more. Relive the good old days and also get a little bit more than you probably would have expected. And if you're not a typical MJ fan, it's still just as good of a good time. Of course, you're gonna get the great music, you're gonna get great dancing, all the elements of theater, the lighting, the staging, but also the book written by Lynn Nottage. The book is, I think that's what separates this show from a lot of other jukebox musicals, in my opinion. You're just gonna get an all-around great theater experience, a great story, great music, great dancing, and drama and all of that, all into one.
And the thing is, even if you're not a music buff, almost every single person in this country knows at least one MJ song. Come on. So
At least one. At least
there's
one.
at least one. So speaking of, he's had such a long career in music. What major hits does this production cover? I know you can't give away all the surprises, but are there a couple of them that you can mention that we're definitely going to see?
Totally. Beat It, Earth Song, They Don't Care About Us, Smooth Criminal, Wanna Be Starting Something, Billie Jean, of course, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, I'll Be There, and then a lot of other ones that are just there for, I won't spoil too much, but a lot of his hits, but unfortunately not all of them because he had
Sure.
too many. But yeah,
You'd have to
those are
keep
some.
people there for about 4 days to get through all of them. But I'm so glad you say I'll Be There because that's one of my very favorite songs. Okay, choreography and costumes, as far as what I'm seeing on the video, they look kind of true to form. Can you tell me about, some of the artistry that has gone into making this music?
Top notch, top notch. With the costumes, they kind of put you in the world. So I'm speaking from personal experience, getting to wear some of these costume pieces. But the artistry and the music and everything, I mean, it's Michael Jackson. This is one of, if not the best to ever do it. So with that, all of us have to, from the costume department all the way to the dance department to the cast and the crew, we all are on our A game. This is a hard show for everyone, which is what I kind of love, which makes it more feel like a team at bat, if that makes sense. We all are, there's a lot expected of everyone. And we all have to be disciplined in order to put on this colossal show.
Absolutely, because there are high expectations, but it looks like you guys go out there and leave your hearts on the floor. Incredible. Jamal, thank you so much. I can't wait to see you when you visit. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
BroadwayInAustin.com or TexasPerformingArts.org are the places to snag tickets for the show Stopping MJ. It's October 8th through 13th, right around the corner. Hope to see you there.